All right, let's move backwards to agenda item 13, board officer elections. And I'm going to, who do I turn this over to get out of the way, Sybil? Does this go to you, board officer elections? No, it says your name on here.
I think it would just be anybody who wanted to make a motion.
Kelsey, well, can I run this? That's,
Because you're not up.
well, okay, I'm just trying to,
You're not eligible for.
okay, that's true. I did tell Molly I was going to run for first vice chair so I could sit next to her. I've gotten used to it. Okay, so we have board leadership elections here. As you know, just a little bit of background before we move forward. As you know, we voted was it December that we held that elections meeting? And one of the things we voted for was to have 3 members of leadership. And there were several reasons for that, and we voted for that before considering the names who were up for leadership. And so with us losing Molly, we didn't vote for 3 to have Molly in there. We voted for 3 because we knew the workload and we wanted a better balance in leadership. So we'd like to move forward with getting another vice chair that can help on with that balance and the workload and working with board members. So far, since Molly left. Look at Randy throwing out Burns. I know, this is great. So here's what I have. We have been keeping an eye on emails, and let me know if I've missed something, but so far we have one candidate from Amanda Bollinger. Are there any additional individuals who would like to put their name in for this? Okay.
She's new, she doesn't understand what's happening.
And admittedly, she called and I told her, "You're new, you don't understand what's happening." Yeah, so I'm going to turn time over to Amanda to speak to the board, if you will, Amanda, and then we'll go from there.
Thank you, Chair. And I'll be short because we have a long agenda, and I've had an opportunity to reach out to each of you individually and have a conversation. But just maybe for the public to know my purpose or my desire is really, I am a big fan of Adam Grant's work. I don't know if you have read his book, Think Again. But the premise of that is that it's really important to make sure that we listen to and talk to people that have different viewpoints, because it helps us better understand how other people are looking at a policy or a law or whatever we're voting on. And sometimes when we have conversations and we hear those points of view, it makes us stronger in our own point of view. Other times it helps us see things in a different light and it helps us change our mind. And sometimes we still are rooted in our own beliefs, but we can have compassion or see it from other side. And this is one of the things that I think is so important in leadership, is to be able to make sure that everybody around this table has their voice heard. That's really important to me, and I hope that you've seen in the work that I've done in the few months I've been on the board that that's something that I don't just say, but it's something that I do in action as well, is to try to bring people together and find ways that we can find the best solutions. And that's really, I am very solution focused, and I would just be honored if it's the will of the board to serve in this capacity.
Thank you, Amanda. Now, I opened it up and said, is there anybody who would like to do this? Is there any nominations that, I don't want to rob anybody of anything. Is there anybody that would like to nominate somebody else for this position? Okay. With that, we have one candidate, Amanda Bollinger. We're going to put this to an official vote. You ready? We don't typically do that. Last time we did it through Ben or something. Do we vote? How does this work? So we can just vote, like push the button and, okay. Is there somebody who's willing to make a motion? Vice Chair Wood.
I move to elect Amanda Bollinger for first vice chair position.
The motion is to elect Amanda Bollinger to the first vice chair position. It's been seconded. Let's go ahead and vote. Okay, it's unanimous. You're in. Thank you. Do you want to say anything else?
I think you should have to sit in that chair.
We get. You're welcome.
It's not worth it. It's a good seat.